Hello everyone, Aqua here, your speech and language support. Many of you may not know me, um, but my name is Aqua and I am an early intervention practitioner. I support children who are delayed in their language development. I provide early intervention activities and sessions for children, generally not to five, but I work with older children as well as needed. So, today we're looking at strategies for developing the use of language. So, we want to look at some things that you, as a parent or adult caring for a child, can do at home or in a playgroup setting or nursery to support a child's use of language. So, here we're looking at expressive language delay. So, if your child is not yet talking, but they understand language, then these are some of the strategies that you can use to support them to learn how to talk. So I'm going to look at maybe two or three strategies on this video. I don't want the videos to go longer than 10 minutes, so we will see how they go. So here we're going to start with modeling. So modeling is one of the first things that we do. Children learn language by talking to other people. So we want to model the right language for them to learn. So when we're talking to children who are not yet talking, for example, or who have started talking but have limited vocabulary, what we want to do is broaden their vocabulary. So, how do we model this language? So, we talk about everything that we're using, we talk about all our activities as we're going throughout the day so that they know that. And we try and show them what we're talking about so that they have a reference that this word that I'm using relates to this object. So, as you're going about your daily activities, for example, you get up in the morning and you want to go brush your teeth, you show them what the brush is, you name what the brush is, you label the toothpaste, and you say, we're going to put some, rinse the brush, we're going to brush our teeth, show them your teeth, do it with them so that you're modeling the words that they are using as you go along throughout your daily activities. Yes, we would like you to sit down and play with them because they learn to talk through play. And we would like you to sit down, get some toys out, and have that one to one. But if you're a working parent and you have to get out that door, use every opportunity you have to support the language development. So use your daily routines as learning opportunities. And if you have the time to sit down one to one with your child to play together, so maybe they love playing with trains and you've got a train track there and you want to build a train track, then talk about each step of the way. So, what I am saying is give a running commentary of what you are doing with your child throughout the day so that they're learning the language as they're going along. So, if we want to build a train track, you get the toy set out, you put it on the floor, you sit down with your child, you demonstrate what you're doing. So, oh, we're going to put the track together now. So you get this piece of track and I'll get this and let's put it together. It's like a puzzle and let's build the puzzle together. So you build the track together. Now we're going to drive our trains on the track. So I'm going to take my carriage and you take your own carriage. I'll take the blue one. Why don't you take the green one? Or what would you like? Which color carriage would you like to use? So they pick they choose the carriage that they want and you go around the track. You demonstrate how you're going around the track. Maybe you make the train sound chugga 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 choo choo as you go along the track. So we want you to give a running commentary of what you are doing throughout the day. And if you're doing specific activities, then talk about each element of that activity as you go along. The second strategy that we're going to look at is repetition. So we want you to repeat, repeat, repeat. So say it again. Say the keyword that you want the child to learn over and over again. That doesn't mean that you go around saying banana, banana, banana all day long. No. What we want you to do is use that keyword in simple, short sentences. So, repetition is very important. Children learn words through repetition. That is why it's nice to sing repetitive rhymes or words that have rhymes that have the same word in every verse of the song. So we want the child to hear that language over and over and over again, because sometimes it will take a child up to 50 times of hearing a single word before they'll use it. So, but we're not, but we have to use the keyword in a meaningful way so that they're associating what you're saying with that word. So, if we're talking about bananas, for example, I love bananas. Bananas are sweet. Bananas are yellow. Ooh, those are green bananas. They are not as sweet as the yellow ones. So we use the word in simple short sentences. So repeat back the child's utterances for and then emphasize the accurate use of the vocabulary that we want. So, for example, if a child says, um, "I run up the stairs," or you, instead of saying no, that is wrong, we say, "Oh, you ran up the stairs." So we use the word that we want the child to learn in simple short sentences, and we say it in different ways. Another thing, the third strategy that we'll talk about today is the use of choices. So give your child a choice. So to enable them to respond to a request or to a question, it is helpful if the child is not yet talking to give them alternative answers so that they pick one. So you're doing half the work for them already. So rather than them racking their brains to find out, what did mom just ask me to, they may not have the vocabulary yet in their memory. So they will struggle to respond to your question. So for example, if you want to give them breakfast, for example, and you want them to either have toast or cereal, you ask them, what would you like for, instead of asking them, what would you like for breakfast, ask them, would you like toast or cereal for your breakfast? And the child will choose one. If they are able to speak, then they'll say toast, or they'll say cereal. But if they don't yet have the use of the language, then they'll point at what they want. So you're giving them the choice. You're doing half the work for them. They don't have to find out, come up with the answer by themselves. You've given them the answer. They just have to pick one. So they'll either say cereal or toast, or they'll point to the one that they want, showing you that they understood the question, they understood exactly what you asked them, but because they don't have the words yet to use, they point to the one that they want. So when we give them, we call these false alternatives or choice questions. So that is what we encourage you to do as a third strategy. And another thing is to add one word to what they are already using. So when a child is already using a single words, for example, or if they're using a couple of words, add a word to what they're already using. So if a child is already using, say, apple, banana, pear, the naming objects, they say, yes, red apple, or yes, banana, yellow bananas, or yes, I love bananas. So if they already know that bananas are yellow, you say, yes, I love bananas. Or if they're using the word car, you say mommy's car or daddy's car, or that car is blue. So add a word to the word that your child is already using. So if they're using single words, add one word so that they can associate the two words together. And if they're using two words already, then add another word so that you can make a short phrase. So we want you to add words to the language. So the three strategies that we've looked at today to help the child use language is modeling, give a running commentary of what you are doing as you go along your daily activities, or as you have the one-to-one time playing with some toys together. Repeat. So say the word again, the key word that you want them to learn, say it again in simple short sentences that they can learn in context, rather than just saying ball, 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 ball. Say, I like football. John plays football, or kick the ball. So use that word in simple short sentences. And then the next thing is to give them a choice. give them a false alternative so they have to make a choice of what language to use. Would you like toast or would you like cereal? Would you like a banana or would you like an apple? So that they pick, they repeat the one that they want, or they point to the one that they want. And then the last strategy that we're looking at today is to add a word to what they're already saying. So we expand their language. So these are the three strategies that I wanted to talk to you about today. We've gone over our 10 minutes, but I hope these have been useful. And as usual, leave a comment. Tell us what you thought about the strategies that we looked at, and if you're already using some of these strategies, how are you finding them? Or if you've already used some of the strategies that I've shared before, tell us what you think about these strategies. Are they working for you? If not, what is the struggle? And we can give you some answers. So follow us on all social media sites as well as on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information and support as needed. All right, then take care and God bless you. Bye.